Spiritual awakening is not to be confused with a very different thing from our everyday life awakening. Most people think that I'm either spiritual or worldly. वो तो भगवान का है. He belongs to God. He's a godly person. And what people think, normal people think, is the reality is outside of my approach. But everyday life is the life within that same foundation. The crowd you see here, all the thrills they are having in this crowd experience. We do not need to separate their active participation, their ritual, their dipping into the Ganges with their awakening. You need to know there are two different ways. One is to embrace your life, what it throws to you, as a part and parcel of the process of awakening, and go through them. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes you enjoy. The other would be to run away, but where do you run away from life? As long as you are alive, you are living in the world, but still you can have a monastic life. You can imagine nothing happens to you. You can insulate yourself. But you are part of this world. There is no you as a completely separate, like a coconut. You are like these drops of water into the Ganges. When there is flood, there is mud. And if you remove the mud, there is still the clean water of the Ganges, even here. Tantra is the path that teaches you to be able to see the pure water even in the mud. Otherwise, you will have to wait for 3 months. When the rain is over, when there is no flood, and sometimes you might see the clean water. I'm talking about your mind. You know, I came to Varanasi in 1986. The first thing I did, like most Hindus do, this is Dasaswamed Ghat. I first came here to dip my body into the Ganges and expected the miracle to happen instantaneously. It's very soothing. It's a miracle enough. Ganges, Varanasi is quite hot even now. Some people are always going to be there. They will expect all the problems be solved by dipping into the Ganges. But I was here to study. I found Pandit Brajbala Dwivedi, Shankara Chaitanya, Shiva-Shankara Chaitanya Bharati's place is just 2 minutes here in the Lalita Ghat. Just 2 minutes, not now, it's too much of flood. But you could walk in a calm, floodless days. And Kedar Ghat and all these. Many other pandits. Just 10 minutes of walk from here is Dakshinamurti Math, where I stayed, where I studied Advaita Vedanta. All my life I've been trying to reconcile and balance and also distinguish these two great non-duality, these two philosophies of Advaita Vedanta and Trika Pratyabhijna. What happened? There used to be an agori here. People would go and pick up some mantras. And there's Manikarnika all night long. I've also tried some of those. Nothing happened. No miracle, I mean. It was a process of learning. It was a process of growing up. And it all depends on how far you are willing to continue your quest, how deeply you are interested in seeking. I am that. What is that? I am this. I am this crowd. I'm this man. I'm the same person that came here so many years ago. I'm now, after 3 decades, more than 3 decades, I've been back to Varanasi. The places I remember are not the same. I hardly know anybody anymore. My teachers are gone. And yesterday I was driving to the vineyards, and the driver said 2 things. One thing he said, in Varanasi everybody is a guru. And then he also said, Varanasi is a cremation ground. So it's all dead people. So when you are only into life is done, in quest for liberation, you have nothing to do, you are dead. I know I have to go back to the real world, from this crowd to another crowd. This is a spiritual crowd, but a different crowd. The quest is always there. Everybody is in search of something. They just have never figured out what they are looking for. When you make a singular quest to reflect back upon yourself, you can channel all your energies into that quest. That gets deeper and higher than searching for a boat or searching for a man who may or may not be alive. The search to discover yourself forces you to go back to your mind, your past, your memories, your dreams, your anticipations. And you can either go to say, you are none of these, or coming back to the Ganges, you can say, you are all of these and more. You are the pictures and the screen. You are the art pieces and the canvas. I'm a new person and also the same old one who just walked through Ghats to Ghat to Ghat, searching for some enlightened being, searching for a great tantric, and excited to find someone new, muttering at the cremation ground, Anything I did not understand, I paid attention to. He's saying something new. But the search is on, and the search will continue.